equation, so you want this,
Yeah, so
it's
you're
just like it's more useful to X.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I know.
But they're not allowed, I
Oh,
want you to solve this or.
Wait,
you're
not even
allowed.
No, it's not, because they
And
didn't
then,
test it.
and the reason you tell it that.
Hey, Brian, I got a
I'll show you something
35
really cute.
and a half.
Once it's done.
Sure you did.
No,
Yeah.
They'd be walking really all day. Like,
It'd be 35 and a
so round
half.
it up and move the score.
It would be a 35 and a half if you rounded your total, the sum of your scores.
Sam has a
Oh, man. Oh, ouch.
And like, say I've got some
Nice, nice.
and I just want to
Look at something I
solve
actually
y,
did.
you can, it'll just solve a variable, right?
Yeah.
So you tell it what you want it to solve for, and it'll do it, whether it's variables or numbers.
You do realize that ACT grades, 36 basically means it's
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
unless you're full.
Okay.
Or it's okay. So just for me.
Yeah.
No, Brian, I got a 34. I never studied.
Or she was
Dylan, you don't need to study for anything. It's never
I don't
gonna
know.
And then you study for it,
Okay, wait. Let me help everyone for 1 second and then I'll come
I
back.
studied
Quiet,
algebra
please.
class really hard.
Alright, so,
I just suck at chemistry.
alright, so, hush. So your position vector is just your x of t, which you just found in part B, right? Y of t, which is r sine theta, right? Okay, so this is your position vector. Will, you with me?
Got it.
Position vector, side by side with the corner brackets on each side, right? Okay, and then your velocity at 1.5, it's this derivative at 1.5, this derivative at 1.5. Did you guys notice they did not do any work? They just have, there's the answer, right?
Yeah, it calls for
Which is what they're
They got a
expecting.
completely different answer. Oh, because it's not. Wait, is it radian?
Everything's in radians. Are you in
I got
radians?
different answers.
Alright, I'll come take a look.
Wait.
Alright, everyone else, I want you to start working on 2012, number 2.
So.
What? So you know the derivative.
That's for the y next. We did square that for no reason.
Many questions in it.
The verbal maybe if you hit enter.
I didn't really want to try
Cosine squared.
Yeah, rule is a bit of wood.
That's close for your derivative.
Be the alpha. Oh, wait,
Bar
you're
is
not.
1.5.
Wow, that works really fast.
Yeah.
nice. So I grabbed this.
Okay.
And then I got that. And then I did the DYDX. And I got that. But then how do you find the other one?
Now you gotta put the other function in, your y. Did you find your, the whole first part of the question was find your position vector, find the x and the y. So remember we said this is your x. How did you get the x vector? Or the x for part C.
Yeah, I just plugged this in.
Yeah, I know, but how did you get this in the first place? That's what I'm trying to
Oh, by this one.
What is x?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It asked, the whole first part of the question said, find the position vector in terms of t, which means it has to be vector x of t, y of t,
So
right?
then wait, so then y is r sine.
Yes.
And then you use the same process, but you didn't have to do this for this one.
Well, you have to write what r is and then change the theta
Yeah,
to
but
t.
you didn't have to find y.
But we're all gonna fail actually.
No, just the x, yeah,
So
yeah,
then
yeah.
you do the same process and plug that in, okay.
Yes, and there's, the College Board, even though they often sound funny, they write their free response problems a lot of times to help, like one part is supposed to help you understand what to do next. So part B, forcing you to find your X component was to kind of help you with part C to say, oh, now I know how to find Y, right? Because I just did it in part A. They do that a lot. They try to kind of walk it through. Yes, Karen? Do you want to plug it in or do you want to? Okay, so you go to calc. Is it calc?
Not quite yet.
How do you find the There's your UID.
And then my brother was
Oh, this one, yeah.
freshman
That's why I got the function, that's it. Oh, that's the
Not the
five.
same,
We're
but
all
the problem.
kind of getting there. All right, so the next problem, 2012, number 2. Guys, one thing I want to point out to you, I'm looking at 2012 number 2 and then 2010 number 3. Both of these you are given a particle and you're given in 2012 you're given a dx dt and a dy dt. In 2010 you're given just the x and then the dy dt. But look carefully. For 2012 part C, find the speed at t equals 4. 2010 part A, find the speed at t equals 3. 2012 part D, find the total distance traveled from 2 to 4. 2010, find the total distance traveled from 0 to 4, right? 2012 part A, is the horizontal movement to the left or to the right? 2010 part C, is the direction of motion of the particle to the left or to the right, right? They're almost the same problem. So once you can do one, you can do the other one. Try and get through as much as you can in 2012, number 2. And then I've got to go get Soros.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah. No, this is next, don't find one. Get to work. Nothing touches your
I love myself.
Yeah.
Hey, did you do realize I actually did that?
You hear like heroes, I want to
Hey, look, Miss Bryce is here. Hey, let's do this.
You went to jail?
58 degrees when I checked a couple minutes ago. Yeah. That's, yeah. I like that though. I'm content. I was wrong, 53 degrees. It's a high of 62 today. High of 72 tomorrow.
You'll be able to focus on myself.
See, now I got Johnny Grayson. Brian tries to knock out a problem with me on can't back out now.
I was kidding.
You can't back out, Brian. You can't back out.
Dylan, no.
Jesus, so you turning your back on me, Brian?
Yeah.
That was just, what a good date you are. Jeez.
Hey, there's a reason why I get thrown.
I'm not even gonna say this.
Oh.
Yeah, the boy, Brian.
Yeah, it's not like you get it.
I do.
No, you don't.
I have a girlfriend.
Sure you do.
I did not want to do trick on my own.
Corey
The
knows.
fact that there are girls that are willing to talk to means
Yeah, I know. Brian doesn't do
Dylan gets girls? Yeah.
Dylan, did you say she was senior?
Donna Cape Ron. I know Lisa it's okay. She told me to leave it
Shouldn't you like be able to pronounce that? Isn't that sort of
after
important?
one time, and I think it was Cape Ron.
How you check it?
I don't think you're very good at this.
Integration by parts.
Apparently she was obsessed with him, and then It made it sound like
So I tried to body check my dad.
It inspired Miss Pride.
With Tyler.
Yeah, I'm good.
Not you, don't be so cocky.
No, you said.
Alright.
Yeah, no, the way you said it made it sound like she was obsessed with it.
Oh, so somebody was obsessed with Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most girls can scare away by Aiden.
No,
Oh. No, he's.
We're gonna walk through 2012,
He tried to lock me out of my car.
and then we're gonna talk about next week. I'm gonna shut the camera off in just a second. So, for t greater than 0, a particle is moving along a curve so that its position is x of t, y of t. At time t equals 2, the position is 1, 5. That's your x, y. It is known dx dt is this, dy dt is that. Is the horizontal movement of the particle to the left or right at t equals 2? How do we know if something's moving left or right?
Positive or negative?
What's positive or negative? The velocity, right? And in this case, it would be the x component of velocity, right? That determines left or right. So you'd have to find, if your dx dt, you don't have to actually find what it is, you just have to know if it's positive, right? So, since your x component of the velocity is positive, the particle is moving to the right. Okay. Alright, explain your answer. Now we have to find the slope at time t equals 2. To find slope, what does slope equal? dy dx, right? dy dx.
That would be a derivative.
I know, isn't it funny? If we were to think like in September that I'd be saying, now what is slope? dy dx, right? Okay, so anyway, alright, so slope is dy dx. So you're just plugging a 2, it's dy dt over dx dt, you plug your 2 in and you get that. Any questions on part A? Feel pretty solid? Part A? Alright. Part B, find the x-coordinate of the particle's position at t equals 4. Uh-oh, what do we use for this?
Integral.
What kind of an integral? Definite integral, right? Okay, so we do a definite integral from what to what? 2 to 4 is right. Okay, because we know the position at 2, we want the position at 4. We're talking about x-coordinates, so we're just going to do with the x stuff, this part, right? Okay, so we do definite integral from 2 to 4 of dx dt. So if I were doing it, I would do it like this. I would say, hey, integral 2 to 4 of x prime equals x of 4 minus x of 2, right? X of 2, if you add this to the other side, x of 2 is 1, it was given. So you do 1 plus this, and you get your answer. Is that okay? Okay. Good. Part C, find the speed at t equals 4. Speed. How do we find speed?
Plug it in.
Plug it into what?
The speed formula.
Plug it into the speed formula? Okay, that's right. What's the speed formula?
Root x prime of t squared plus y prime of t squared.
There you go. See, he's on it, right? Okay. All right. So yes. So it's x prime squared plus y prime squared. Take the square root, plug in the 4. Kabam. Okay. Find the acceleration vector. We haven't been asked for acceleration, right? So acceleration vector at t equals 4. Ooh, did they ask for the vector in terms of Did they ask for the vector in terms of t, or specifically at t equals 4?
T equals 4.
T equals 4. So do I have to sit there and differentiate by hand?
No.
No, I just throw the equations into my calculator, derivative 4, enter.
Boom.
Bam. Bam, boom. All right. All right, so that's your acceleration vector, t equals 4. Last part, total distance traveled. How do we find distance? Integral of the speed from 2 to 4, right?
Sensing a pattern.
Okay, so you do your integral. There's your speed. Look at that, right? Except they're using t's instead of 4's, right? So integral of speed, and then you just do it, and you got it. right? How do we do it? We just do it. Just Nike, right? It's like Nike, yes. Okay, all right, let me shut this off and then I'm gonna tell you what's coming up and give you your homework.